Hey there, thank you for joining me this morning. Something that I wanted to share with you based on a post I saw put out by Houghton House. Now, Houghton House is the rehab center that I went to help me work through my alcoholism, discover really why I was drinking and couldn't stop, and also gave me the tools to build my life. At that stage, it was called First Step, and then it merged with Houghton House. I owe my life and a great deal to this incredible place, and I am fortunate enough to get to visit twice a week and work and coach the addicts in the fitness sessions that we do there. And that keeps me very focused and connected to my recovery, particularly seeing the struggles that people have in early recovery. The challenge with early recovery is that we don't have our basic coping tools, our coping mechanisms. When things got tough, I would drink. I couldn't do that in recovery. And in early recovery, I didn't yet have the expertise, the experience, and the understanding that I needed to get through the challenging times. So many times I had to white knuckle it until I could apply the lessons and the skills that I learned at Houghton House. One of the things that I wanted to share today from their post, and their post was pretty much just about we do things better together. And that is so true. The thing that I love about recovery, the thing that I'm so grateful for within my addiction, within my alcoholism, is the fact that I am part of a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a fellowship, whatever we want to call it. I'm part of a group that understands that they are powerless over their addiction and we need to do whatever we need to do in order to live as an addict and build a life. There's things that we have to do on a daily basis, from step work to service to all of these incredible things that not only help us stay sober, but help us build a life of value and of worth. So, the thing that I get out of AA and NA and Houghton House that is the most powerful for me is the understanding that I'm never alone. It doesn't matter where I am in the world, I can go to a meeting. If I'm having a bad day, if I'm having a rough time, all I need to do is find a meeting and show up. Whether that's in person for me, much better, or online if it's really a pinch and I can't get there. And I just need to go and share what I'm feeling, or sit down and just listen and understand that I can walk into a room anywhere in the world filled with strangers, with people who I've never met before, who will understand and know exactly what I'm going through, who will understand my challenges, my struggles, and my pain, and they will give me what I need. They will give me an ear to listen, or they will give me feedback if I need that, and they'll give me support. Ever since the day that I became sober over 17 years ago, I've never been alone in my life. And prior to that, even at a family function, even surrounded by people who loved me, I felt utterly, utterly alone so many times in my life when I was in the deepest, darkest pits of my pain and my despair. I felt utterly alone. I could be surrounded by people that loved me, valued, and cared for me. But I believed no one knew what I was going through. No one understood my struggle. No one had the struggle that I had. And then I joined the meetings. I joined AA. I joined Houghton House, and I realized that there were hundreds of thousands of people, millions out there who were going through exactly the same thing that I was going through, and that I could go to a meeting and get the support and the care and the understanding and the nurturing that I needed. This is how I deal with my loneliness. This is how I add to my life. If you are not in recovery, if you do not need to be in recovery, if you're not an addict, you're not an alcoholic, your life hasn't become unmanageable because of your addiction, but you still feel that loneliness sometimes, build a tribe. And it doesn't have to take a day, a month, a year. It can take a decade and a lifetime. Find people that you want to be around. Find the kind of people that you feel can add value to your life and work on building a tribe. Surround yourself with people who truly get you and get the best of you. It's something that we need to do almost like medication, almost like taking a prescribed drug at a specific time. We know that I need to take these 4 pills 5 times a day in order to survive. That's exactly what building a tribe is like as well. It comes down to understanding that connection is vital to our quality of life. Connection is vital to our mental health and our well being. And just as we take time to go to the gym, by the way, great place to build a tribe, just as we take that time and energy, we need to do that as well for making sure that we not only have a strong body, but have a tribe with strong connections. So be that a cooking class, be that a wine group, be that a book club, be that something that you have a connection with, where you can make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who share your values, share your beliefs, share your thoughts. And it can be a lifetime to build, but the value is so great because shared experience, shared pain, and shared understanding and empathy is invaluable to us. If you're in treatment, if you're in the rooms, if you're in addiction, get to meetings, support your meetings and be part of them. And if you're not, but you still need that connection, seek to build a tribe. Common interests are a great way to start, and surround yourselves with people that you want to become more like, that you want to emulate, and that you know will support you. No one deserves to be lonely. No one deserves to feel that they are isolated and that they are unloved. I just wanted to reach out to the Big Chiefs. Chris, thank you, dude, for those very kind words. Absolutely. MMA. What an incredible place to grow and build a life and a group of guys. Something very valuable with being punched by someone who cares about you and is hitting you for your own good. We always talk about this in the dojo and on the mat, that you want to go hard on your opponent from a place of love, because the harder they train in the gym, the less challenging it'll be out there in life. So thank you, by the way, for that. I really appreciate that. Great comment, Chris. Thank you, guys. Have an awesome day. We love you all. Oos.